Okay, so it's been a while since I made some videos, especially aside from battle reports. So I have a lot of updates to do. I've been super busy, so I want to show you kind of some of the things I've been working on, and apologize again for the Dark LR videos being delayed a billion more times. Um, the plan, again, it's just a plan, but the plan is to have the first set of Dark LR videos recorded and hopefully going up the same day, which will probably be this Wednesday. So look for those. Um, they'll take a while to get through because I'm probably going to do a lot of them. There will be Grey Knight videos when that codex comes out in April, early April. So right now I've got a whole bunch of updates. Probably gonna go through those first. Towards the end of this video, I'll try to put something down below that will tell you what time to go to. Will be just I work at Target in electronics, so if you have any, I've got a lot. There's a lot of stuff on clearance and at sale at Target right now that is useful to a lot of us war gamers. So I'll let you know about some of that stuff. It's mostly like cameras, that kind of thing. If you're looking to do a YouTube channel, um, so basically, um, this is not finished. I haven't worked on it in like a few weeks, but um, this is my Orc Weird Boy slash Chaos Zinch Sorcerer, Thousand Sun Sorcerer. The lightning is really the only thing that I need to finish, and there will be lightning arcing from up here down to the bottom of his staff. So this is, let me focus that in on there a little bit. There we go. Still not really easy to see. It's not painted yet. It was just from a knob, so part of it's already painted, but it's going to be belching. It's going to kind of like go up to more like a ball of lightning fire stuff at the end. This is just the beginning of it, though. He's got some lightning in his hand. So, yeah, this is my Thousand Sun Weird Boy work, and the cape, and that's all green stuff. So I'm super excited about that. It'll make a nice addition to my orc army. Um, probably one of the things that's taken up the most of my time is, uh, well, let me go to a few other things first. I don't know if you watch my videos or not, AJ, but I'm converting some land speeders into land speeder Tempests for White Scar's army. So I've made this. It's a larger wing for the land speeders. I guess you can compare it to like these wings here. This should be about to scale of the one that GW actually, or the Forge World makes. So, and I've cast this. So I've got a bunch of copies of this wing that I can slap on there once they get ready. And I'm working right now on the little fin pieces that will go in here. So I'm making a conversion kit basically for a land speeder. So if you guys are ever interested in a um, uh, land speeder Tempest, I will post videos of it when it's finished, and it'll basically be a kit of a bunch of stuff that I've made and cast, no GW bits involved, so all good there. So it'll all be stuff that I made from scratch and cast that you can chop apart your land speeder and turn it into a Tempest. This is another conversion kit. This is for Steve, just so you can see where I'm at right now. I still got a lot of work, but this is, sorry about the light. This is a conversion kit for a repressor, witch hunter repressor. So it's just a battle. These things are both in like Imperial armor or something like that. So I'm trying to get some. I've got daylight bulbs in here, but it's like right above me, so it's super bright. So this is all scratch made with plastic card. I just got to cut the inside of the windows out still, but and add rivets is really the biggest thing I've got to do. And then I've just got to add like the light part on the front of this slope there. And then make this turret. That's for the most part it, because you already have the hatch for that. So this will be another conversion kit, and it just fits right over it right now. So you don't have to cut anything apart. You can just slap it on there or magnetize it, whatever you want, because it just kind of locks right on. This will be another conversion kit that I'll show you guys when it's completely done and cast. So that if anyone's interested in repressors, I'll probably be selling these for about $5 to $10 a pop. Basically, yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, so now on to bigger and more differenter things. That's a real word, I assure you. Sorry, this is kind of all over the place. I have like 15 million things. So probably what's been taking the most of my time is a game that I'm making. The game name has finally been decided. It will be called Behemoth, and it is a spaceship battle game. Reminiscent of Battlefield Gothic, though the rules are entirely different, 100% entirely different. And there's a lot different scale to it. Like there's tiny fighters. There's models for which are not the fighters aren't to scale, but I just hate little paper counters. I hate that. So there will be fighters, and which are incredibly small. I'll show you up to what is called a Behemoth class ship, which is what the whole game revolves around, which will be an entire another video. But those will be up to about a foot long. So big scale, big difference in largest to smallest there. Please ignore the doorbell sounds. So this is the smallest ship that I've made just for one of the armies. We have about 12 armies planned. It's kind of hard to see. But this is just a little fighter. It does have a little bit of detail on the bottom, just a little bit of landing gear on the back of it. So I'm trying to keep this whole army looking kind of the same feel. The next size up, this is kind of like, there's going to be a bomber a little bit, like twice this big maybe. This next class up is probably going to be, I'm probably going to call it the Corvette class, just from standard ship naming. The fighters will typically fly in probably groups of 5. The Corvette classes will probably be in groups of 3. This is kind of like a heavy, long-ranged fighter kind of a deal. And these are all scratch made from like plastic card, and the paint kind of got chipped off when I cast it, but that's cool. From like plastic card and green stuff, and a few little brass rods and stuff like that. So there's those two, and then the third one, I've only finished 3. Let's see. This one's not finished painted, but I'm going to repaint them all anyway. This is like a heavy bomber, like a Corvette class bomber. So it's got those 4 big missiles on it. It's just got some like stabilizer wings in the front. It is so hard to do this when everything's backwards. So you can kind of see those two together. Both of these will fly in probably groups of 3. And again, for a size comparison, there is the little fighter on top of its wing. This little fighter, just for like size reference, that will fit completely on top of a penny without sticking over the edge. So yeah, so I've been casting that. 2 of them, the 2 fighters. So I've got a few copies of them. They turned out pretty good. There's just a few minor errors in some of these, but that's no big deal. I mean, I'm pretty much just learning how to do this. So I've got 4 of the little fighters, and I've got the little fighter ones too. It's hard to see though because they're all white. So I got 4 of the little ones. I got 4 of the Corvette classes, and I have this right here, which is the start of the frigate, which is about how big a frigate will be. This will be like the standard scale of the game. These are kind of their own scale, just to avoid using little paper counters. It's just, which I find incredibly obnoxious. So this is the frigate so far. It's just the front part of it, pretty much, with an inset in it for the guns to come out of. This is the plan for it. So I'll have 4 big engines in the back, a little raised part right here with the windows, kind of with the square edges to kind of tie it into the theme. And there's a top-down view of it. Probably flatten out those spikes though in front. So that's just kind of where this is so far. I have a lot of rules typed up already for the main game, not for the individual armies. But I want to work that out a lot more before I actually release it. But when I do release it, obviously it's not going to be a finished thing, so I'll definitely be looking for input, play testing, all that kind of stuff. So working on the game called Behemoth. Finally, I think just for now, if you guys go to Target.com, or if you just walk into a Target, this is the time of the year where pretty much all of the high dollar items in electronics are transitioning. So TVs, cameras, camcorders. Even things like webcams, microphones, a lot of that stuff's on sale right now, actually on clearance. So a lot of display model cameras will be on clearance, which are typically really super cheap. That's how I got mine for like 50 bucks. Is a $150 camera. It films 1080. So this week in particular, just on regular sale, there's a camera from Polaroid, an HD 720p camera. It's a red one. It doesn't have any optical zoom. It's kind of like a small, thin one, like a flip, but obviously not that good. It's normally 100 bucks. It's down sale. It's on sale for basically $50. So if you guys are looking to start doing YouTube videos, that's not a bad option. It has a good amount of bad reviews. A few of them I looked through them. A few of them are people who don't realize you need a memory card and that kind of stuff. So it seems kind of hit and miss. If you want to try it, I mean, obviously you can return it if you don't like it, but it does 720p video. Just make sure you get a fast enough card. So it wouldn't be bad for a starter camera. It's not a really high quality one, but it wouldn't be bad for a starter camera if you were looking to do some bad reports or something like that. And this week we also have like memory cards for $10, 4 gigs, class 4s, which isn't a spectacular deal if you look online, but it's not bad to go into a store. And also the Kodak ZI-8, which is actually a really good camera. It's one of the best of those small, portable, no optical zoom kind of HD camcorders. I know Darth Burn uses one of these. A lot of YouTubers use the ZI-8 from Kodak, which is on clearance right now at Target, at least most of them. So you could probably pick them up for, depends on how many they have, but they might end up going down to like 120 bucks or less. And then if you get the display model, it could end up being like 70 bucks or something. So if anybody's interested in getting into the YouTube videos, this week through like next month is a good time to go pretty much anywhere, any store, and look for things on clearance and that kind of stuff, because all the new models are coming out. So I'll try to post some links to some of those things, just so you guys can take a look at them if you want. Because I mean, honestly, it takes a lot of the hurt out of getting a decent camera when it's like 50% off. So you guys can start YouTubing. And StarCraft 2, the biggest sale I've seen it on yet. So I bought it today. It's down to $50 this week at Target if anyone's interested, because I play StarCraft on our TeamSpeak channel all the time. So that's pretty much it. So yeah, if you're looking for a camera, seriously, go to really any retail store right now, and a lot of them are going to be on clearance. So thank you for watching and listening to an entirely too long list of updates, and I will see you guys later.